0.03 seconds of a loose rope, the countdown to doomsday. In this post-apocalyptic wasteland, 3 survivors follow one golden rule whenever they venture outside. Tie the rope tight and never, ever let go. Because the moment they do, something terrifying happens. Each of them enters the forest from a different direction to gather as much food as possible. But the rope they're all connected to is their only lifeline. That day, Nolan, the younger brother, was searching for food when he suddenly spotted an egg on the ground. Just as he was about to reach for it, the rope suddenly went taut, stopping him dead in his tracks. No matter how hard he pulled, the rope wouldn't budge. He had no choice. He had to untie it. But just as he was about to do so, his older brother, Sam, saw him. Sam rushed over and grabbed his hand, his voice stern. Untying the rope means exposing yourself to the monster's hunt. Without hesitation, Sam pulled out a whistle to signal their mother. Seeing this, Nolan clenched his jaw in frustration, but reluctantly obeyed. He didn't untie the rope. On the way back, Nolan was still fuming. He glared at the rope around Sam's waist and decided to step on it, just a little, just to teach his brother a lesson. But that one step turned into a nightmare. The rope snapped loose and Sam tumbled down the slope, his ankle twisting. Panic surged through Nolan. He immediately blew his whistle, and their mother sprinted toward them. But it was too late. Deep within the forest, an eerie sound echoed through the trees. Nolan gritted his teeth and did the unthinkable. He unfastened his own rope and bolted toward his injured brother. Their mother arrived just in time to witness it. Horror filled her eyes as she screamed, "Tie the rope back! Now!" But it was already too late. From the darkness, the monster emerged, charging straight at them. Without a second thought, their mother slashed her own rope apart and dashed toward her children. At the very last moment, just as the creature was about to strike, she grabbed a rope and tied all 3 of them together in one desperate motion, and then something strange happened. The monster didn't attack. It merely circled them, lurking in the shadows, as if watching. The rope worked, but Nolan's eyes widened in shock because he saw nothing. No monster, no shadow, nothing. Yet his mother and brother's faces were frozen in terror. Nolan said nothing. He simply leaned into his mother's arms, gripping the rope just a little tighter.